Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking more Spider-Man news and some more updates on the whole Netflix and Sony deal and what is going on with that. So I reported earlier on, about 2 weeks ago, that Netflix now does have a deal with Sony Pictures, meaning that after the theatrical run of any Sony Pictures movie, including the Spider-Man movies, will then release on Netflix. Now, after some recent reports and news that has come out, it is breaking that the Spider-Man movies, and it's crucial that we label Spider-Man because he is really the key player in all this, the Spider-Man movies will be going to Disney Plus very, very soon. Now, not right now. They won't be going right now. As we do know, Far From Home is going to be coming to Netflix first, and then at some point down the line, the Spider-Man movies will be added to Disney Plus from a new deal that Sony now has with other streaming services. And basically, if you don't know how this works, it goes in timeline order like this. So basically, let's just say a new Sony Pictures movie is released. So let's take Spider-Man No Way Home when this movie comes out. This movie will get its theatrical run first. And then Netflix have paid for this exclusive window after the theatrical run and in between when these movies start going out to other streaming services, where they can get the Spider-Man movies and the Sony movies all on Netflix just for themselves. So that means Spider-Man No Way Home will go to Netflix first before it goes to Disney Plus, and that movie will stay on there for however many months. I don't know how long it'll be on there for, but then that movie will be allowed to go on to Disney Plus and Hulu, ABC, and a bunch of other streaming services that, you know, have paid to have these movies on their streaming services. And this is good for us MCU fans now, because the crucial part of this, as I did say, is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Sony's biggest property, and if someone is going to pay for something Sony, they are most likely going to be paying for Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is Sony's biggest property, as I did mention. So this is crucial for the MCU, however, as because on Disney Plus we have an MCU section where all the phases are lined up. Now, if you've gone through and you flick through the MCU on Disney Plus, you will notice that the Spider-Man movies are not a part of that current list of movies. And the reason for that is because obviously Spider-Man is owned by Sony, and those movies, Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home, are also owned by Sony. Now, with this recent deal between Sony and Disney Plus, Spider-Man will go to Netflix first, and then he'll be able to go on to Disney Plus and other streaming services like Hulu and ABC, like I was saying, to then reside on there. And most crucially, it'll be on Disney Plus next to the other MCU movies. And I'm not going to lie to you, Sony will be making so much money off this deal. And I'm not going to lie, to launch their own streaming platform would have been a massive, massive mistake. To rent their movies out to other streaming services was probably the most wisest thing Sony could have actually done in this scenario. And the reason for that is because take Apple TV for example. Apple TV have got their own streaming service and they've got all their TV shows and their movies, but they don't actually have that many TV shows or movies going on there. The only significant movie that they've really got is Cherry, and the only reason that's so popular as it is because it's starring Tom Holland, it's directed by the Russo brothers, and its marketing campaign was pretty big, and that was the movie that was really pushing Apple TV. However, if Sony were to do the same thing, they would end up in the same predicament, because the only movies they have other than the Spider-Man movies would be things like Jumanji, Hotel Transylvania, and I'm not gonna lie, they don't really have any other big properties like Spider-Man that could really push them forward. Disney, however, has the whole Marvel catalog. They have Star Wars, they have National Geographic, they have Star now, they have The Simpsons, they have a bunch of Fox stuff now as well, like all the X-Men movies. So Disney have a lot on their catalog to draw people in, whereas Sony wouldn't really have that. You know, if you were going to present to me Sony and Disney and you had those two streaming services, I'm always going to pick Disney because they have more content. As much as I love Spider-Man, and as much as I would pick Spider-Man over anything Marvel, anything else, or Star Wars, I would still go with Disney because there's more stuff to get out of it. You know, I can get more out of Disney Plus than I would out of a Sony streaming service. And I think that's the mistake that Apple TV made. Now with this new deal, Sony has played the wise card, because Sony is now renting their movies out to these streaming services, and more importantly, they are renting Spider-Man, and Spider-Man makes big numbers. He always has done, he always will do. He's the most popular superhero on the planet. When it comes to merchandise, numbers, you know, movies, he makes the most money. Okay, so it was wise of them to rent these films out. And altogether, Sony, from Netflix and Disney Plus alone, will be making $3 billion from renting these movies out to these streaming services. That is a lot of money, and if you are wondering, are the other MCU Spider-Man movies going to be going to Disney Plus, just like No Way Home will after its theatrical run and then its Netflix run? Yes, they will be going as well, due to this deal. With that being said, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. This is really interesting. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I think this is really cool because now we're going to have a full MCU on Disney Plus. We don't have a full MCU. Now, I don't think Incredible Hulk is on there, but that's the Incredible Hulk. You know, now we're going to have the Spider-Man movies. It's going to be good. Everything's going to be lit. Thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any more content as soon as it does come out, so you can be in the loop as soon as more Spider-Man news does come out. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.